with another grocery haul. So I picked up some fresh fruit and veggies. So I've got some cucumber, some plums as well that were in season. I've also got a lot of zucchinis. I've been loving zucchinis in tray bakes. We also picked up these. I like to just eat these with anything, honestly. They're just green chili peppers. And then I'm also cooking some mince this week. So I just picked up some stir fry veggies to chuck in to kind of bulk up the fiber with the mince. And I also picked up some of this. I've never tried this before, but I saw someone talking about it. And it's basically a naturally higher protein pasta. And it's got lupin flour, which is what gives it that protein content. So I'm keen to try this out as well. I picked up an eggplant, some pomegranate because I'm making this halloumi salad this week. So I picked up some pomegranate for that, some sardines, which we always have every week. I've picked up some peeled garlic because I'm going to be using a lot of it this week. So it just saves me so much time. My favorite brand of yogurt. This is the one we always get. I also picked up this salad mix. It just makes things so easy. I also picked up some yellow peppers for the halloumi salad too. And then I'm going to do, I'm so late to this, but I wanted to do like a tray bake pasta situation with the feta and the tomatoes. And for protein, I'll probably add some prawns in. Then I've got some fresh mozzarella. Now I actually make stracciatella every week. And so I picked up some fresh cream and some mozzarella as well. And then I also picked up some canned diced tomatoes. I picked up some oregano because we're running out as well. And for fish this week, I picked up from Aldi. We always have this in our freezer, the salmon portions, as well as the Hawkeye fillets. Really, really good. And they're super clean. And I just love making different kinds of fish dishes. Pretty much just picked up some of the lean mince from Coles, picked up some green beans as well. And another thing which I've never tried is this, and this is from Coles, and it's their mashed potatoes. And the ingredients are super clean. It's just potato, whole milk, butter, salt, and white pepper. So this will save so much time as well. And I'm going to see how this tastes too. But that was pretty much the grocery haul. come back from a walk and I wanted to quickly do my book review that I do every month. I'm going to make this really short. And you'll know why I've made this very short, but this is basically The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Now, I originally picked this book up because I had heard so many good things about the book. I read about the concept, even just like the blurb at the back. It's basically about this library called the Midnight Library that the main girl, her name's Nora, falls into. And it's basically her library between life and death, where every book that she picks is a life that she could have lived if she had made different decisions. And so she's quite unhappy in her present life and she's filled with regret, hence how she ends up in this midnight library. And you basically just bounce in and out of lives with her. Now, my problem with this book was that it was so repetitive for me. I feel awful to say this, but I was honestly bored at a lot of moments in the book. I just felt like it's very difficult to connect with her and to connect with a story when every couple pages, or like say every chapter, is a different life. And so naturally it falls flat for you. You don't make any connections to any other characters. You can't really empathize with her that much because it feels so superficial. You're just in and out of different stories constantly. And so I feel like the concept of this book was really good. I just think it missed the mark in terms of execution. I think it could have been done a lot better, if I have to say. But I do still think the concept is super interesting and exciting. I just think that I found myself being quite exhausted from reading the same thing. It actually took me very long to get through this book because unfortunately every time I picked it up, I just wasn't into it. And reading, if you know, is quite difficult when you just don't like a book and you just can't get into it. It feels quite exhausting trying to get through like all of the pages. And so even when I was just going through the chapters, I wasn't really into it. I just felt like, okay, like I'm just seeing her go through another life where she's with a different person and she's a different character, and it felt very cliche. And it's not that I mind cliche books, but it's that if you do cliche done very well, a lot of books share the same common theme amongst them, but they package it up really well and they make you work for it. And I just felt like this was a miss for me, unfortunately, which is a shame because I was so excited to read it. And I heard so many people loved the book, but for me, I would pass on this. But yeah, that's just my thoughts for this book. So this is just another mini grocery haul. I basically stopped by the groceries after my morning Pilates class, and I thought I would just quickly show you what I got as well because I'm trying a couple of new things. So this was one of them. I saw this online and I eat quite a lot of salad. I find it's really easy when you don't want to actually cook up any veg or you don't have any prepared cooked vegetables. So to make it even more convenient, I was after like a really good dressing when I don't have time to make my own, and I found this. And so they basically say there's like no nasty ingredients, and the ingredient list is pretty good as well. So I'm excited to try it. I've never had this before. They have a couple of other ones. I think there was like a balsamic one and a Japanese one, but I wanted to just try the everything dressing first. And then I also got some organic peeled Italian tomatoes for some mince, and I try to get the organic ones from now on. I was just looking at the ingredient list and they're a lot cleaner, whereas with the other normal Woolies diced tomatoes, they have some thickeners and like anti-caking agent, I believe, or something that you probably just don't want. So I am now sticking to this. And then I picked up some more mozzarella. I'm always making stracciatella. This is like the current jar situation we've got going. And so we are obsessed with it, especially on like some toast with anchovies and lemon. It is so yummy. And so obviously I got some anchovies as well. I pretty much have started eating anchovies every day now. It is my favorite thing to put on toast with that stracciatella, and it is so yummy with lemon. Oh, I'm obsessed with this. And yep, so I got the mozzarella. I also picked up some chicken breast. I haven't had chicken breast in a while. I've been having chicken thighs, but I'm going to have some chicken breast just because it's a little bit leaner. So I'm going to cook this. And then I also got just some salad mix as usual. I got my favorite sourdough bread, which I love. I need to figure out how to actually make sourdough and start. I keep delaying it, and I want to be able to make my own Kalamata olive sourdough. It is my favorite. Anytime anything has olives in it, I am so sold. It's delicious. So good. So I picked that up. And then this is my favorite. I pretty much always have this in our pantry. This is the ajvar paste. Now there is a little bit of sunflower oil, but again, I think as long as you can just try and minimize the amount of seed oils that you have, I think it's okay. A little bit in your diet, I don't think is going to be anything super crazy, but again, I love this. I use it to marinate a lot of meats, and it is delicious. You can also use it on prawns and seafood. I've done that too, and it's so good. And then I always have like canned fish, usually canned salmon or canned tuna in the pantry for when I don't have any protein readily available, and I love to eat it with seaweed. It is so yummy. It's a good vessel for any kind of tinned fish. I love it. And then I also picked up some lentils, and that is pretty much everything I got.